What I need you guys to do is open on your tab. You open Canva, and you can log in over there. Just log in, and I'll show you. I'll design with you guys. Sounds good? All good, guys? Perfect, perfect. So let's design together. So what I want you to do is, okay, I'll just give 2 minutes. Let me know if you have opened Canva, and then we can start. Okay, opened, right? Perfect. So some of you guys might know the Canva UI, but if you don't know, then I'll teach you how to get to the UI. So I'll first go to home. Okay, so when you must have opened Canva, it might have looked something like this. Am I right? Are you guys on the same page? Okay, perfect. So now in order to make a design, what we'll do is you can click on presentation. Like I prefer presentation because it has you don't have to add custom design. Right now we are designing, since we are designing under 25 card, we can click on presentation. It works. You guys can click on presentation. It will open a window. I'll design over here it as well. Yeah, I'll design in this same file. Yeah. So once you get here, you'll see an open page. You'll see a page like this. Am I right? You're all here. Yeah, I'll go very slow over here, so don't worry. Uh, yeah, perfect. So once you reach over here, you'll see a white page. Now, if you want to access your elements, if you want to make your window bigger, you can just hover over here and you can click on close menu. So it will be enlarged. So it will be much more easier for you. All right. Yeah, perfect. So I'll shift. Wait, what should I do? 1 second. Yeah, I'll shift, take it out. So you have a blank page now. So in order to design, first I'll start basically with the font. So you can use any font right now. It doesn't matter. I'll also use some other font with you. So you can head over to text over here. You can see text and you can just click on add a text box. You'll see a button, add a text box. Click on that and you'll get a text box over here. You can enlarge it, you can shrink it, you can rotate it as much as you want, whatever works with you. I'll just prefer to keep it at 0. Yeah. So yeah, this is your text box. Now you can take anything. Like I have my Oscari font over here. You guys won't be having Oscari since it's not on Canva, but I'll share the font. You guys can also use it, no issues. So you can click on any font which you like. I'll change it to Oscari right now. Now you can type anything. For this, you can type anything. If you want, you can make an introduction card for yourself. Or let's make an introduction card. That sounds best. So I'll write my name over here. Jaha Patel. Yeah. So now I've written a text. You can write your own text. All right. Now you might be seeing like sometimes there is a lot of space between your fonts, or if you want to add in space, you can click on your text box over here, and then you will see this button called spacing. So once you click on spacing, you'll see something called letter spacing and line spacing. So you can just you can increase the letter spacing and your font will go wider. Letter spacing go wider, or you can bring it down to 0, which is the default. And if you want to compress, if you don't want to leave any space over here, like this seems a little odd because there's a lot of space here. So I can just drag it to the left and now my space is gone. So now it seems a little bit better, right? everything is clear till now? Like if there's any issue, you can let me know. You can open your mics also and let me know there's no issues. All right, perfect. So now we can just enlarge it. You can design like I'm just explaining like Canva UI also as we go. If you want, you can put your font over here as well. I prefer to put it here. If you want, you can put it here as well. No issues. But I prefer it to put it here since it looks better. And since your icon will also come at this side. So yeah, I'll put this font here. If you want to know like how much should you go, so you can see this guidelines also come. You can see this pink color guidelines will also appear, which will help you. Like this is the center now. This is the center. Now you can adjust it over here. I prefer to drag it to the bottom and then like you can see the Patel over here. Patel is just on the pink line. So this is my perfect position where I keep my text at. So you can keep it over here. And now this is your font. Now you can align also. You can click on alignment and I'll just align myself to the left, complete left. So now this is what it looks like. Have you guys reached till here or should I repeat a step again if there's any? All clear guys? Sorry. Good to go guys? You can let me know. Perfect. Perfect. All right. So yeah, this is till here. Now we are done. Now let's take any icon. Let's take any icon, whatever we want. So you can go to elements over here. First you click on elements. Now you'll see over here search elements. Now you can click on anything. Like I'll search uh let's take uh palette. I'll take my icon as a palette, color palette. Yeah. Okay, now when you go to your color palette, now you'll see four varieties. You'll see frames, videos, audio, and everything you'll see. You just click on graphics and see all. And now you can see now some of these are pro. I won't tell you to use. If you have Canva Pro, that's good, but I'll tell you the free version of it. So yeah, I think this looks good. So I'll use this now. I just click on it once and now it is on my design. So I can just take anything. You can choose anything. I chose a color palette. You can choose anything as your icon. There's no issues on it. And I can just resize it as you like and I can place it anywhere. I'll place it here. Okay. So now this is my icon. Now I'm done with my icon. If you have like I have this, I have my design space logo. You can if you have any logo or any kind of thing, you can put it over here. But right now I'm not using design space. I'm using this Canva. All right. All good till here? Okay. Now let's move on to your uh the element over here which you can keep. Or let's do the introduction. So if you want, you can just copy this element, like right click on it and copy, and then you can paste this again. Allow, yeah. Now I can just resize it. I can make this smaller. I can adjust it over here, and with this you can make your text box larger. So I just made my text box larger, and I'll write over here, hi, yeah, hi, my name is. So I just wrote this over here. You can write anything as you like. This is now your subheading. So you can write your subheading. I'll just make this also in one line since it looks a little bit cleaner. Yeah, you can write anything. You can place it like this. You can place it like this. Anything you can do. If you want to select multiple elements together, so what you can do is just on your keyboard, press Shift and then click on both the elements. Now both of my elements are selected. All right, I can click on group and it will group my both the elements. Now I can just click on any one element and it will move both of them. So you can do the same if you like. I'll just adjust this again now. Now I pasted it here. Now it shows, hi, my name is Jehan Patel. So you can resize it as much as you like. Now I can combine resizes together now. I can make this a little smaller so it looks good. Yeah. Have you guys reached to this step? Just let me know in the chat or you can open your mic as you like. All good? Perfect. Great, guys. You're all doing good. Now, okay. Now let's move on to the element which we want to put here. So you guys, some of you were asking like those 3D guys, people, like how do I put this? So what you can do is if you have anything specific, like right now, I just want to create a sense of interest or any sense of interest. So for interest, I can either do is I can use any emoji. Like if you want to put any emoji, for example, I want to put a heart emoji. So I can put heart and then I can type 3D out next to it. So what this will do is when you will click on search, it will give you 3D heart images. I can click on graphics and now I've got the same elements which they were using. You must have seen some of these elements even in 125 design. Like I like this design, I like this pink. So I'll just click on this and now I have my heart design. So you can search anything if you want. I can search eyes, for example. See, now you can see there are plenty of, like, if I want to exhibit a goofy kind of nature, I can just put this. This eyeball sound looks goofy. I can just place it like this. Or I can reduce this size. I can position it as I like. This looks funny. I like this. I'll put this. All right. Now, one more thing. Uh, if you want to take more inspiration, like if you select one element, there is something called magic recommendations, which come below that thing. So what you can do is over here, you can click on see all. So you'll see many more similar designs. Like over here, I feel like, oh, this arrow looks a lot better than this eyeball. I can just delete this. First, I can select and delete. I just click on this arrow and now I got the arrow in my design. So if you want to like create a design where you want more clicks, like if you are telling people to follow your Instagram, if you want people to say that follow my Instagram, you can even search Instagram 3D. I think it will pop up if it's not premium. Instagram 3D. 3D Instagram. Okay. Yeah. So you can see over here. You can see likes are there, there are shares. Many of those are premium, but I am sure you can find some good elements which are non-premium. Yeah, you can see there are many emojis, 3D emojis as well. You can select anything. There are 100K, 500K. You can use any of those. All right. So now, have you put your element inside your design? Just let me know in the chat if you are done with that. If you're with me, just let me know in the chat and yeah, perfect. All right. So, yeah, so now you're almost done with it. Now, if you want to fiddle, like if if you want to fiddle with this or with any elements, you can experiment. You can completely experiment with it. Now, let's move on to the gradient. So, like in your case, if you don't want to use a gradient, say if you want to use a solid background of any color, so what you can do is just click on the white portion once. Now you'll see this white over here. So what you can do is this is your background color. You can just click it once and you can just select any color. So if I select yellow, for instance, now I can select any color. Now if you see whatever element you have used. So Canva, I like this one thing about Canva is whatever elements you have used, you can see it has white, it has black. So over here, you can see the same element and it is telling which hex code is used in that element. So you can use the same black. See, now it merges with that. So this is the same black. You can use any solid color if you want. For instance, if I keep this yellow, you can use yellow. Now, if you want to change the color of this text, you can just click on the text once. You can go over here and you can click on white. Now in this case, I'll just select this also to white. I'll make this also white. You can choose as you like. There's no issues to that. Now, for example, I want to uh, make this little pop up. Make this a little pop. So what I can do is I can just select the element. I can just click on the element once. I can go to effects. So when I click on effects, you can see there are a lot of styles over here for that same font. So you can see if I click on shadow, you can see now there's a shadow. I can select the font. Now you can see the element pops up a little bit. So if for example, if you're using a soft color on a background and if you don't want to use black, like I haven't used black with this. So I can just add a shadow on white. So it will make it a little pop. Now, if I want to change the intensity of this, so I can just use click on transparency. I can just increase this. Now this looks good because it is on yellow and black complements it. Same I can do with this. I can just select the element. I can go to effects, shadow. Now, no need to fidget with it. You can fidget with it if you want, but this is the default one and it looks good. So I won't do and make any changes to it. Now I'll just select any, you can take any color, but since black complements yellow quite well, so I'll use black. I click on black and then I'll just bump my transparency up. If you take it to zero, you won't see anything, but if you bump it to 100, you'll see it. So yeah, now my look card looks good. Now the colors complement each other, so it looks good. All right. So all good till here. Is it clear till now, or should I repeat something? You can ask your queries also right now. There's no issues. I'll teach you that also. Whatever you ask. Just drop it in the chat. There's no issues. You can open your mic as well. Okay. I'll just wait for 1 minute. If when you guys are done, just let me know. I'll continue. All right. Perfect. Done. Great, great, great. Good going. Okay, so now this is the with the background done. Now I'll tell you how to add gradients. If you want to add gradients, I'll tell you a very easy way. So just go to elements, click on elements. Okay, then you can type in gradients over here. Once you type in gradients, you can again there now with gradients, if you want to explore more, you can either go to graphics or you can just click on photos. Like there are a lot of good photos as well, gradient photos. Like over here, you can see these are all gradients. So for example, if I like this gradient, what I can do is, uh, if you want to add a gradient, just click on it, hold it, just keep pressing your left mouse button, and just bring it to the top over here, top left. Now you can see it is automatically pasting it onto the image. It is also automatically going full screen. Now when I leave my left mouse, when I remove my left hand from my mouse, I'll drop it. Now you can see the image has the gradient has been placed onto the image. Now, in order to send it to the back, now you can see now my elements, both the elements are now at the back. Now, how do I get it? How do I get those at the front? What you can do is just click on the anywhere over here. You can click anywhere, click over here. And then now you can over here at the bottom, you can see there's one button called replace background. Just click on replace background and boom. Now your gradient is placed on the image. You can place it manually, but this is a shortcut which I'm teaching you. So any gradient you can take, just keep holding it. You can either drop it to over here at the corner or anywhere. Like if I bring it from bottom, you can see it gets automatically placed. I'll just release it and now my gradient is this. Any gradient you can take. Like if I can go over here. I just hover over here at the edge. Now my gradient is this. So it is very simple to add gradients. I'll show you some of the gradients which I use for design space as well. Yeah, these are my recently used gradients. So for example, this gradient I use frequently. So I'll just hold this, I'll just drop it to the corner over here, and boom, now my gradient is this. So it is fairly very easy to add gradients as well. And yeah, you can add anything. You can, like, there is a whole variety of things. Like this is one of the elements which I use. I'll show you. This is a gradient eye. You can, there are a lot of gradient options. If you are looking for gradient, you can see there are plenty of gradients over here. You can see from 25. These are all free. So for example, I like this heart thing a lot. I can remove this. Now one more thing, if you are adding some images, like for this one, this is a design which is a very good design. Now, I can't place it like this because of the hand, right? So what I can do is I can click on the image once. I can go to flip. Now you can see there are two options: flip horizontally or flip vertically. I can click on flip horizontally, and now my image is flipped. If I click on flip vertically, my image is flipped. So you can fidget with this also. If there's one element which you like to fit on the right corner, but it's not fitting well, you can just flip the image. Now you can see if the image was like this, I can't place because the hand covers my name, right? So what I can do is I can just flip this image. I click on the image, click on flip, and now my hand is on this side. So now I can put it like this. So it looks like the hand is popping out of the design. Now I can put it over here, and now my design is done. So it is fairly very simple. There's no complication to it. Uh, yeah, someone, I think I'll also showcase. Someone was asking about the person, like the 3D person thing, right? So I'll just one second. Sorry. Yeah, I'll search person 3D. Yeah. So you can see over here, same thing. All of these are same. You can, even this was same over here. You can see this girl you are seeing, right? Yeah, this girl you can see. All of these are fairly almost similar. You can choose any of these. Okay, some of these are premium, but like I'll show one. Yeah, which is not premium. I'll try to show. Yeah. So yeah, this is, for example, this is not premium. This is a 3D element. So you can just enlarge it and you can place it like this. I'll remove this one second. I'll remove this. Yeah. You can place any character which you like this. So you can fidget with it. You can search. There are a lot of free elements over here. You can use any of these. Any of these. Like I'll use this now. I'll showcase with this. Now, if you are running, now this is a good element. So showcase you are running. Or if you want something which looks a little interesting, this is also a good element. This you can put a lot of elements. There are a lot of free elements you can paste. Okay, so yeah. Is there any question till now, or are you guys done with this? So I'll show you guys how to make a pill after this, because making a pill is a little bit uh, complicated, but it's not that much. So just let me know in the chat when you are ready. I'll show you guys how to make a pill. Like the pill, I'll like this pills. One second. Yeah, this the leadership opportunity that I saved. This yellow thing you can see. This is a pill. So just let me know when you are done. I'll show you guys how to make a pill now. And then I think we will be done for the day. Done. Amazing, amazing, guys. Okay. So now for pills. So pills, basically, let me tell you something about it. So pills, I'll show you the pill. Uh, so pills over here, as this is an example, you can see the pill over here is used to highlight the things as well as you can use it to place an icon inside it, and you can also add what the icon is. Like I can put the design space logo over here, and I can type the design space over here. So I'll show you how to do that as well. You can make your own pills, and then you can, like, for example, if you are posting cards regularly. So or if you're posting a design regularly, if you want your own personal branding on it, I'll show you how to do that as well. So to do that, you have to basically first go to elements, click on elements. All right. Then below that, you'll find shapes over here. So what you can do is just click on the rectangle. This first rectangle, it is default for everyone. Just click on the rectangle and you'll get the rectangle onto your image. All right. So once you are done with that, now we'll convert this into a pill. So how to do that, I'll show you. So over here, once you just click that rectangle, after you have clicked that rectangle, you will see one edit option over here. So just click on the edit. Now you'll see you can convert this rectangle into lots of shapes. You can see there are plenty of shapes you can convert to. Not only pills, you can, if you want to make this into, for example, I want to make this into this upside U. I can do that also. If I want to make it into a banner kind of shape. I can do that too. So you can fidget with it. You can change it as you like. But when you scroll down, you'll see a pill-like shape over here. So you can see this a pill. So now once I click this, now I have a pill shape. Now this is my basic pill shape. Now I'm done with this. All right. So now I'm a basic pill. Now what I'll do is I'll try to add a personal branding. I'll make a personal branding. I'll make something like this. You can see this creator advisory board written over here. I'll try to make something like this and I'll show you how to make this. Okay. So in order to make this, first you can see in creator advisory board, now you can see it is white color with a small black background. I'll show you how to add that. So first, in order to add that, I'll just click on this first. Now it is selected. Now you can see the color over here. In order to change the color, just click on the this and click on white. You can select white or any color if you want for your liking. But just remember one more thing. Never select this no color. No color will make your design transparent. You don't want to make it transparent because it will just merge with the background. So if you want to keep it some other color, you can. But if you don't want to keep it, just keep it as white. Don't make it transparent. Okay, so I'll just select white, FFFFF, X code. I'll just select this. Now this is now white. Now how to add borders to it? Over here, you can see besides color, there's border style and then there is corner rounding. Okay, so these are the three buttons which we'll be using. So in order to add background, you will click on border style. Now you can see default, there is no border on this. There's just a white pill shape. Now in order to add background, border, sorry, so you can just click on this. Now you can see there is a border added to my design. Now, if I want to thicken the border, I can just increase this. Now my border gets thicker and thicker. I usually keep it at 5 since it is the best looking one. So I keep it at 5. And if you want to change the border color also, you can just click on over here. It will say border color. And you can select anything. You can select yellow, you can select pink, but just use something contrasting, which I think black looks the best way. So I'll keep it black. So now you have the basic pill shape ready. Now, if you want to uh, like if you want to make a personal branding kind of thing, you see one more thing over here, you can expand the pill shape also. You can just click on the right center part of the design and you can just drag it. So now my pill is longer. Now you can make it shorter. It depends on you what size of the pill you want to keep. So now I want to write Jehan Patel over here. So what can I do is you can write your own name. So I'll just copy this. I won't make any changes. I'll just Control C, Control V. Now I got my second over here. Now what I'll do is I'll just shrink this. I'll make this a little longer and I'll put Jehan Patel over here. So one more thing, if you want to make minor adjustments, for example, like right now it's snapping to the top and bottom. So if I want to, for say, I want to move it a little bit to the left. If you want to make minor adjustments, what you can do is just select your design, select your element and just use your arrow keys. So now you can see slowly, I can move my element. I can make very minute adjustments with my arrow keys. I can pull it down, I can pull it up just with the arrow keys. No need to use mouse as well. So yeah, now I'll just change the colors a little bit. 1 second. Yeah, so it's more readable. And now I got Jehan Patel as my pill. Now what I can do is I can add the same exact same element which I added as icon. I can just put it, I can just shrink it, I can put it on the left over here. I can align it with my arrow keys, I can align it with my mouse, whatever works for you. You can do that. So here is the pill already ready. You have your pill. Now, if you want to resize it, I would prefer to just click on the design and then drag your mouse. Or or even better, I would prefer just click on one element, then keep pressing shift and select all your elements. Now I have all three of my elements of the pill selected. I can just click on group, and now I can just drag anything and all of three things with move. I can shrink it. This is as small as it can go. I can just select it. I can enlarge it. I can place it anywhere. For typing, I'll place it over here. So you can design your pills. You can, if you want, you can add a pill to your name as well, like over here. If you want, you can surround your name with a pill. You can add any element over here. You can add gradients. You can add as much as you want. It all depends on you. Okay. So is there any more questions? I'll first answer those questions and then uh, this is actually done. So we are done for now. If you have any questions related to the GUI of Canva, please let me know and I'll help you out. Just either you can unmute or you can drop it in the chat, whatever works. No questions. Okay, so is there so you guys have designed, right? So if you guys want, you can share your designs either in the WhatsApp community if you are not there on the app, or if you're on the app, you can post it as a card. You can introduce yourself to everyone. So with a good, cool design now. So yeah, I hope you guys have understood everything. And if there's any queries or if there is any, I'll share the resources as well. Don't no need to worry. So yeah, uh, that's it for the session. And yeah, I'll just share you the I'll just talk about little bit. I'll just talk about for 5 minutes. I'll talk about yeah. Almost here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sukriti. Uh, now we'll yeah, yeah. Just I want to know if you guys understood everything. If there's any confusion, anything, you can ask in the community. You can either DM me also. I'll help you out with your designs. There's no issues. And if there's any queries regarding design space or if you want to know more about us, you can ask right now. Also, you can just DM me. I'll help you out with everything. Yeah. So before I conclude, I just have a to little bit more to thank 125 also because of 125 we have been able to do a lot of sessions. We have been able to repay you back in the sense that we are able to provide opportunities, we are able to provide missions, we are able to provide monetary opportunities to you guys. So we want to thank 125 firstly, and I want to thank you guys also because without you guys it won't be possible that we will be able to do all of this. And it is, and if this QR code actually leads to the design space community. So if you have still not followed us on the under 25 app, you can scan this QR code with your phone and it will directly lead you to the design space on under 25 app. We'll be posting a lot of uh, missions, a lot of activities. We'll be doing a lot of giveaways as well. We have one challenge going on right now, which is the art showdown. I don't know if you guys have heard about it, but we are have cash prizes going on over there, so you guys can vote as well. And everything, all the updates will be on the under 25 app as well, so you can give us a follow there. Also, you can follow us on the Design Space community. This is the official WhatsApp community which we have. So if you guys will scan the QR code, you will it will directly lead you to the WhatsApp community where you'll join. And there are around 400, 420 amazing artists who are waiting for you. So yeah, hope you guys really liked the session. If there's any queries, you can ask me right now, and just I'll share the font and any resources. I just fiddled around a bit. Okay, okay, Manoj, I think just said okay. Uh, okay, this is amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing. Okay, yeah, I saw. Yes. So just one more thing, Mayank. One issue is that this element which you are using, that is paid. So if you ever want to download this image, it won't happen. If you try to download a premium, it will ask you to pay up first. So that's one issue with Canva Pro if you use Pro elements. Other than that, if you use free elements, it will work. And yeah, it looks really good. If you want to share it as a card, you can introduce yourself. You can experiment, guys. There's no limit on experimentation. You can experiment as much as you want. Not It is not necessary that you have to make the same introduction card. You can make anything. It will look very professional. Trust me, it will gain a lot of traction. I myself and I'll if you guys share, I promise you, I'll get Rushil to share your cards as well. I'll get him somehow to like your cards as well, and maybe do a notification as well, and maybe he'll do a challenge somewhere or design challenge or somewhere. I think we'll probably do a design challenge also on this very soon. So uh, you use Photoshop. That's great. Photoshop is also a very great tool. You can if you want, I'll teach Photoshop also sometime in the future. Just let me know if you want to a Photoshop session also. Or Mank, if you want, you can also take the session. I'll be very happy to have you. So, mm, so yeah, that's about it. So if you guys have made the cards, you can share it on the WhatsApp. You can share it on the Under 25 app. You can post about it. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed the session, and I hope we'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much, everyone. It was an honor to be here. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this session. Thank you so much. Wait, have people started leaving? Can we have a quick photo session if you guys can switch on the cameras? We'll have take a quick photo and yeah, you guys can quickly just for 2 seconds we will just take a group photo and we'll post it on Instagram as well. Yeah. So just let me know when you are ready. Is everyone ready? Yeah. Okay, I'll take the photo in 3, 2, 1. Okay, amazing. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for joining and hope you guys learned something also. And thank you. See you soon. Bye, guys. See ya. See ya, man. Bye, Tanesh. Bye.